Okay, we're going to start the regular meeting of the City Planning Commission. Can we start with the roll call?
Taggett, Zawerko, Nash,
Here.
Doan,
Here.
Jones, Coloris, Hanley,
Here.
Nightingale.
Present.
The next item on the agenda is approval of the minutes from September 24th.
Move adoption.
Support.
Okay, all those in favor? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
So moved.
Next item on the agenda is a public hearing, case number 1314, a request to rezone a parcel of land at 2811 East Genesee from R1A residential agricultural to B1 local business.
Okay, just explain a little bit of ground rule about this. With this commission, with the number of people here, you just need the majority of the votes versus the city zoning where you have to have, if we had 5 people at zoning, you would need 4 votes. City planning, you just need a majority of the people here. So you could have 3 or 2. Okay. It's good news.
Okay, go ahead.
Thank you. I am Stacy Irwin Oaks, and I own the property at 2811 East Genesee. Purchased it back in June with the purpose of having it as a in-district office and a law practice. Currently, that's pretty much what we're using it for, but once I checked the zoning, I realized it was not zoned for local business. There's no neighbors to the north or to the south. To the south of us would be First Merit Bank, the old Citizen Bank, and to the north of us would be the vacant fairgrounds lot. So it's my belief that it had the agricultural zoning because it may have been at one point part of that entire fairgrounds. So we're basically looking to make sure that we're in compliance.
On the map, is it the bank is that tan property, the bigger building? Is that right?
That's correct.
Yeah.
The first building to the south. Let me take a look. Yeah, it'd be in the tan. And the property just to the north is the one that we're talking
Right.
about for rezoning.
And that's in the tan also, is that correct?
No,
No,
it's
the
green.
parcel to the north is in green right now. It's got the
Oh,
house on it.
okay. There we go.
That's why you didn't get all the votes. See, I think this was all farm at one time, was it, Larry? The whole fairgrounds.
I know I'm old in the federal.
I
The
think,
house
Yes,
was
you
built.
are.
The house was built in 1928.
yeah,
So
pretty much the whole thing was residential. I think the entire fairgrounds was a farm at one time.
So your intent is to renovate the structure that's standing there right now?
I've pretty much done that. It's just that
Oh,
I want
okay.
to make sure that,
It
the
was-
zoning was correct.
Correct.
So your issue simply is you're not talking about making any major changes to the structure of the building. You're using it as an office. You want to make sure that you're
Zone
in
properly.
compliance with
just-
the proper zoning.
Right, right. I mean, I don't, most people probably would have never known or even questioned the zoning, but I hold a certain capacity that I can't leave anything to chance.
Good idea.
Yeah.
I will say that First Merit, they're great neighbors. They allow me to park there and our guests. Although we have ample parking.
So basically, the structure's gonna stay the same, you just want to change the use of what you have going there.
Correct.
Correct. Any comments from staff at all?
No, just that it would not be spot zoning because of that area to the south that's already B1, and that all
Oh.
along Genesee, we have a lot of business. It's a major corridor, and it pretty
Just-
much makes sense to make that a B1.
You're just extending that.
Extending
Yeah.
that.
Instead
And
of
I
like-
would assume that if anybody, if that other property wasn't connected to the fairgrounds and was sold off separately, we'd probably in the long run want to rezone that to B1 as well.
Exactly.
The property south of the bank, is that part of the fairgrounds?
The parcel directly south of the bank is part of the fairground property.
Is that the brown part too?
The brown part, no, that's owned by somebody totally different. I don't remember the name. It's separate ownership, and I'm not sure when that was rezoned. I don't know if you'd remember that, Jack, if that's ever happened, or if it's been that way for years.
Like Larry said, I'm old, but I'm not that old. Actually,
There are no
actually,
buildings on that piece, I guess?
The one south of the bank, no, there's no buildings on that at all.
actually, this is my old neighborhood, basically. 1,000 years ago.
The 300 feet notice, we didn't get any response from any.
No, actually, there's only 8 or 9 properties within 300 feet, and I believe 2 of them are owned by the city of Saginaw. 2 of them are owned by the Housing Commission. We got one call from someone in the mall across the street, that other B1 area across the street, and he just wanted to know what was going on, and when I told him, he said, "Oh, okay," and that was it.
It's right across the street from the high rise. You're right, 300 feet wouldn't go too far.
Okay. Okay, I don't think there's any questions from the audience.
It'll be the easiest decision we've ever made.
Okay, we're going to go into the discussion phase. Any questions from the commissioners at all? Okay, do we have a motion to support or deny?
I move forward.
Do we have a second?
Second?
Okay, we have a motion and a proper second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you so much for your time and attention. Appreciate
Okay.
it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So this will be a recommendation to the city council, and hopefully it'll go to their next meeting.
Yeah, this one goes to city council directly. Zoning, if there's any issues, then it goes to the courts. So actually, this is the easy one. Okay. Okay, you're all
You're
done?
all set. I can bring another one.
We are the best.
Oh, you want everything?
Best time.
I'll have to.
Yeah, right,
With Jack in charge, we can't go wrong.
yeah, right.
Or maybe we can't go right, I don't know.
Yeah, you
Thank
do.
you, same to you.
The next item on the agenda is the 2014 calendar, and if you saw any changes you wanted to make in that. Those are the same dates that we used this year. I believe the only one that was not the fourth Tuesday was December 16th. And for some reason, something else was already scheduled that day, so we would have to meet at 7 PM instead of 6 PM.
Which day, I left that year.
December
What date
16th
is
of
it?
next year.
Of
Oh, that's next
2014.
year.
That's a little while away. That's,
December meeting at 7 PM.
okay, do we have the minutes and the zoning request assigned, correct?
Yep, I'm doing those right now.
Well, we don't have a lot of time here.
I know, I understand. I'm hurrying.
Coming up on 15 minutes.
We want to get out of here, we want to get out of here before TV5 comes.
Then just a reminder to you that there's elections in January for chair and vice chair. And so you can start your campaigning now.